wise. If you guys made money, let me know. Would love to know how you're doing profit wise, whether it's been with Jeff Smith or Alex Reed. If you guys have made any money at all, let me know in the chat. Would love to give you a shout out. And hey, what's up, Tim? Good to see you. Danny, hey, what's up, man? We got Mags22. Welcome in. Jeff and Alex will be here shortly, I'm sure. Hey, Marisol, welcome in. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day. Fan-freaking-tastic. While we wait for Alex and Jeff, I wanted to... Oh, where'd you guys go? There you went. What's up? Says hi. V Money is in Casey as well. Yeah, man, stay safe. Supposed to be some tornadoes tonight. Gotta love the tornadoes. So
Yeah, say that with some enthusiasm there.
yeah,
You just sounded so happy about that.
honestly, man, I wouldn't if I saw a tornado, I'd be like, oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Um,
I understand. It was a spectator sport when I lived there.
yeah, it is. I'm really not scared of them at all. I was actually in one. Um, I had an EF1 tornado came through Lenexa, Kansas, about 3 years ago, and we were actually at my mother-in-law's house, and she was out of town, so we were kind of watching the place, and I was upstairs, and I just had to grab something because I was like, we had dogs and cats there, so I was like getting everybody downstairs, and I couldn't find the cat. So I was upstairs and it went like right over the top of us. It sounded like a freaking freight train, and snapped power lines, took down a bunch of trees. I mean, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
Um, so I've never been in anything larger than like an EF1 tornado. Um, but definitely scary if you've
Yeah.
never experienced it.
Yeah. I remember when I first got married, my wife was from Colorado and we moved to Ponca City, Oklahoma. Um, and we were out there in one late afternoon, evening, and it was getting pretty cloudy and everything like that. And I heard a tornado siren go off, and I was outside. My wife came out and goes, "Is that a tornado siren?" I looked up and I said, "Yeah, it's right there." And she goes, "Right there?" I said, "Yeah, see that rotation right there above us?" I said, "It's not on the ground yet."
Yep.
But I said, "It's going to be here pretty quick."
Yep.
And she goes, "We didn't." And she started freaking out. I said, "Don't worry about
Mm-hmm.
it. It's going to hit over there somewhere." I said, "We don't have to worry about this."
That's right. Yep.
And then the next morning, found out about 2 miles north of me, it hit the ground.
Yep. That's how it goes. And honestly, like Oklahoma's a lot scarier. My buddy lives in Wichita, and
Ah,
he actually had a really good video of the Andover tornado because that was
yeah,
just right across town.
yeah.
And he went outside on his front porch and took the video. And he's from Massachusetts. He moved here, so he knew nothing about tornadoes, nothing about that type of severe weather. I mean, this guy lived through blizzards, so just crazy to see the difference. And
Alex was
there's
listening to a Walkman. Look at that.
yeah, look at that, man.
I
I like
know,
your
dude.
headphones.
I'm locked in, dude.
He's locked in. At least you are, man. I know Jeff's locked in. I am not locked in today. I am locked out.
Who's that
You
guy
want thrown out
behind
of your
you?
house?
This guy, he's
Yeah.
he's these guys are locked in for me. They're working hard.
Yeah.
They never go home. They just work all the time.
I love that for interns, man.
Yeah, that's what they do. Maybe they'll get swapped out over the summer. I don't know. Uh, I'm gonna go down to the cabin at some point. So
Oh, we got a cabin.
yeah, let me head down to the cabin here. So let's see. I think I saved them on here.
I just have Alex's trade cave, a nice dark dungeon where I can
Yeah, there we go.
build and trade. Oh, nice.
Yep, now we're at the
Wow, that's
cabin.
beautiful, man.
Thanks, man. But had to go to the summer home in Colorado.
Yeah, I want to go there. We should let's stop trading and just go there, man.
Absolutely. You know what? In this market today and this time, I am in agreement. This is just crazy. I
Look at
I
this
was
move. Look at that.
what are we looking at on the S&P? I mean,
Just
yeah,
crazy.
it's
Just crazy.
it was like down 2% during London session. And then Americans, like Jeff always says, are egotistical, so they had to buy it back up. That's our S&P, right back where we basically closed that yesterday. It seems like so.
I know. I took a
Just
I took a put
volatile.
I took a credit spread here, so I'm hoping it stays below 67.80 today.
You got a pretty good chance. I imagine we're gonna chop into
Well,
close. I
it
mean,
is
it's
it wasn't
Friday.
it wasn't the expected range, but I was like, man, if we go from touching down here to rallying up to there, that's a crazy move.
Yeah, that would be.
But it is in the expected range. It's crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That you'll see that a lot, where it'll sell down and break
Hmm.
way past the expected move, and then they just buy it back up right into the expected range. I mean, I was reading something today, Alex, that I saw it on X from the Kobesi letter. You
Oh
follow them,
yeah,
don't
yeah,
you?
yeah.
They said that the market has been range bound for over 2 months, and we have
Yeah.
had the most small movement since 1928.
Is that true?
That's what
All
they
right,
said.
dude, thank God. I thought I was going crazy because I was like, man, this doesn't happen, right? Am I just going crazy? Like, this is
It
not normal.
And yeah,
it
and
doesn't
this
happen.
then what happened in 1929?
All right. All
The
right, hold on a
great, the,
second.
uh, the great expansion. I
I think it was the
know.
Great Depression. What's
Yeah, yeah, it was
Yeah,
oh
that was
shit.
a
Black
big old
Monday.
stock market crash.
Oh
They
man.
didn't have the pump protection team though.
Nope, they did not. They did
So,
not.
but here, ladies and gentlemen, it has happened. Now we will see. This will be, uh, even if I lose on this put spread, I would be amazed if this closes above the 100-day moving average today. That will be a recovery for the ages, man. So
I say they don't do it.
if we don't, which I don't think we will either. This is the first time since May that we've closed below the 100. And you can see that. Whee! Look at that. Since May 12th. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy, Alex.
That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, basically, you would have made no money since October. And
Unless you were like selling premium or something.
yeah, well, yeah, if you were, yeah, just like your index fund or whatever, you've made no money. That's wild, man. It's wild. Um, Jeff,
Yes.
We took an LNG play on my master class before this.
Awesome.
We took what did we buy? Guys and gals, I forget. We bought
Shinnery.
AR, Antero Resources.
Oh, they
It's the
are.
it's the largest supplier of LNG to the I think in the wait, is it? Let me see.
Well, there's actually a stock symbol, LNG.
Oh yeah, there probably would have
Yeah,
been better to do that.
yeah, that's Shinnery Energy. So,
We bought one of the largest US suppliers of natural gas and LPG. I guess it's not LNG. What is LPG? Isn't that LNG? Same thing, sort of. What is
yeah.
L?
Well,
Natural.
LPG is the like propanes and stuff like that.
All right. So yeah, um, we did it. We went in. Uh, look, Cotter's closing down. I think they already did it yesterday. They stopped production, force majeure. That means they're stopping all production. And the thing about natural gas, it's got to be stored at negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit or something because it's a gas. You got to condense it to transport it. You can only store so much, and they can't send anywhere. They're trapped.
Yeah, they're full and they can't do nothing, so they got to stop production.
And you can't just switch it on and switch it off. They're gonna have to work through all the backlogs. Takes an enormous amount of energy to store it. So LNG is going to be in a supply crunch. for a good long while. At least a month. They said it's going to take them to restart all the production after the conflict gets resolved, which who knows when that'll be. They're saying September. I don't think it'll go that long, but I think we're in a good old I think LPG, LNG, or not LNG, but AR, any of the liquefied natural gas stocks should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
I
So,
think
energy
so.
related. Hey, real quick, Jeff, you're the CEO of DTI Trading, aren't you?
I am the CEO. Tom is the president of the board.
ooh, nice.
There you go. Jennifer was asking in the chat. I was like, pretty sure Jeff is the CEO.
Yeah.
Take a
Tom was
vacation.
till I moved
He
in.
was.
Yeah, he was until I moved in, and he didn't want to manage anything.
He gave
He
it to
says,
you.
"You take care of it," and I was like, "All righty, fine." So yeah, he doesn't like hiring and firing people. So
Oh boy.
Jeff
I don't
does
have a
it. Jeff
problem with
does
it.
it with glee. He says he calls them in. He says, "Hey, you see this list? Your name is not on the list.
Yeah.
You'll be escorted out."
You'll be escorted out. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Yeah, guys and gals. So I don't know, Jeff, what do you got? I don't really. Friday, we took that AR position because someone made the case someone made the case on my master class and it was very compelling to me. But honestly, it's Friday. The only thing that I could see good from my flows, I haven't even looked at the free ride really. I've been baby appointments all day. It took me half the day to do that.
Oh
So,
yeah. Yes, sir. That office, man. I don't know what it is about
wow.
it, but they're forever.
I know. And it's crazy. Look at all those SMH puts, man. I'll tell you, man, the markets, I think if we end below here, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. It might be a structural shift though in the markets if we head below here because if we close below this 100, I don't see a reason why the markets would go up. SMH is a semi stock, semi ETF, and that's just a solid downward trend. Oh, that's a 3 minute. On the 3 minutes, in a solid downward trend. Here we're below.
Isn't SMH like the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index? Is that what it is?
It says Van Eck.
Van Eck. Okay. Well, it used to be on the Philadelphia Exchange. If you ever been to that.
I have not.
Yeah, there used to be a Philadelphia exchange. There was actually a San Francisco exchange also.
Dude, we've lost so much.
So
That'd
I
be
was
great. Is
actually
it
at
there
the
because they don't exist anymore, right?
yeah, I was actually at the San Francisco exchange. It was itty bitty. I
Right.
mean, I'm talking small. I mean, it was really, really small. It was about the size of a boxing ring.
Oh wow, that's pretty fun though. That's pretty fun. I would that'd be fun to do. Be on there calling out the orders. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy how you used to have to call brokers.
Oh yeah. We used to have to call the bond pit and the S&P pit and everything like that to trade.
When did the first like trading terminals come out? 90s?
The first trading terminal was the Globex terminal, which came out in 1992. And then Gore invented the internet for everybody. And and
Nice.
then about 1994, 95, they actually had Ameritrade that came out electronically. And then you had E-Trade, and those guys started coming out. So, but it took them about 5 years, to get that up and running. Of course, most things were dial up, and so, but yeah, it worked out pretty well. That I used to get data from DTN off of a satellite dish.
Oh, really?
I mean, I in the 80s and the 90s, I used a satellite dish for data, and then finally in 2000, they had better lines and stuff like that, and we can start getting data through the internet. So it's pretty crazy.
That's all. Yeah. I bet that was slow.
Well, I mean, people don't realize it, but I mean, the the electronic futures market, I mean, the mini S&P was the first thing that went electronic and came out in 1997. NASDAQ came out in 98. The Dow futures didn't start until like 2002 electronically. And
Wow.
so they're not all that old. I mean, you're talking what, 25, 26, 27 years old. They're not that old. So
compared to the stock market, which has been around since the what, 1900s,
1800s.
1800s. Yeah.
1800s.
Except the NASDAQ. NASDAQ actually started in what was that, 68 or something like that. But the Dow and the S&P have been around since like 1860, 1870 in there somewhere.
And that's when you'd have to phone in and get the numbers and draw the charts yourself. Or actually, what would you probably do back then? A telegraph? You did telegram? Like a literal?
I
They
don't
had
know. Yeah.
newspapers.
Yeah, I don't know how they did that back then. If you were
I
in
mean,
Illinois and you went to talk to the NYSE, I guess Telegram.
Well, actually, they had
use
what
the
they
Morse
called bucket
code.
shops. And the bucket shops would actually get the quotes and they'd write them up on a chalkboard.
That's really cool, actually.
How
Yep.
do you scalp options in that environment though?
They didn't know how to
Uh,
spell option.
I was gonna say I don't think there was options back then. I think it was just
I don't know when options actually started.
that was that,
80s,
like
80s.
yeah, like when the CBOE came about, that's when the options market became a thing.
Yeah.
Google, hold
I
on, we
think
got Google.
I think they started in the 80s. I'm calling it.
Let's see what it says.
Hey, what does Flywire do?
Flywire?
Yeah. Flywire.
1973.
1973?
Yeah,
Wow.
and there were 16 stocks that you could trade options on.
That's crazy.
Well, you could do it. I mean, they did it on SPX, I think was one of the very first ones they ever did it on.
The first trade on CBOE was on Xerox, the
Yeah.
printers. That would make sense.
XRX.
Mm-hmm. Dang, it's crazy you know that, Jeff.
Yeah.
Is Xerox
You know,
RX?
the very, very first stock I ever bought back in like 1984 or 85 was Pitney Bowes.
What is that?
I've heard of them.
They made
Really?
fax machines.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. What a different era.
Yeah.
I guess they're not around anymore.
No, they're still around.
Are they really?
Yep.
That's cool. Man, it's such an interesting era. It's so much technological stuff has happened in like such a little amount of time. It's cray cray.
Yeah, it is. But yeah,
Um,
unless you're doing oil and gas, um, and dabbling around in gold or silver, there's just really nothing. I mean, even my Finviz scanner over here is just exchange traded funds for oil
yeah.
and gas.
Dude,
And
I'm telling you, man, we have traded sectors. I was telling like we've said this. The entire markets for like months has been a rolling pump and dump of like high beta names and like all our space sectors, solar stick sectors and everything. But nothing is it's like there's not like a whole thing that's like doing well. Like you see FJet on space is great, but it's like it's all mixed now.
yeah,
Look at this on Palantir. This is from this guy, Amit. He's a good FinX guy name. Let's read through this. Palantir, whoa. The Department of War is saying after the Maduro raid, Anthropic, Claude, right, called Palantir and asked if their models had been used to help with the operation. Anthropic was not happy about their tech being involved. Palantir then lets the Department of War know about this because of the concerns Anthropic was bringing up, which leads to the entire fallout as the DOW gets pissed off that Anthropic is trying to investigate highly classified information and essentially boss them around how to use the tech. This is pretty incredible, and once again, it reinforces something that most of the shorts don't really understand. Palantir is the most important software in the world and involved in almost every major geopolitical event. Does that mean it will trade at a premium? Yes, but if valuation was the only concern, it would have been very easy to always find an issue with Palantir. There's a much, much deeper story. Anthropic's models orchestrated through Palantir software would allow the government to successfully execute Midnight Hammer. If Claude leaves the picture, guess what doesn't? Palantir. Their environment will still be the structure by which any new model gets deployed, and that is where all the value comes from, along with their ability to actually work highly classified and regulated environments with mission-critical situations. And the market seems to be recognizing that Palantir gets above 150. And lo and behold, it is above 150. So out of any stock to take today, and I don't know if we take this one, I honestly, it's the weekend. I don't know what the heck's going to happen over the weekend. They like to do a lot of stuff over the weekends. So,
Yeah,
but
especially Saturdays.
yeah. So let's go ahead. So we do have it breaking out. I mean, it's hitting right at this volume profile. And we have basically a run up to 167, 170, I would say. So yeah. Let's wait. Again, we put on that AR trade. Oil and gas, I just think sort of a no-brainer. I mean, I don't know. XOP, I'm still up. I'm still in that. I haven't exited any of my positions. Up 100 some percent, I think, last time I checked. 120%. Maybe I'll get out. Who's up on XOP? Should be looking hot.
Oh, pick me.
Yeah, Jeff was up. You got what, 100, what is it, 120, 140 this morning?
Yeah, this morning I did, and I still have. Did I keep one? I still have one. And I'm 119% on it.
Oh wow, yeah. So right around there. Who's up? Folks, ladies, gentlemen. Who's up? Me.
And we're up 17% on VG from yesterday.
I know. I don't know. Do we hold these? I think I'm going to get out of XOP just because I'm not going to look 120% gift horse in the mouth.
I can't blame you for that one.
So let's get out of XOP. I'm just going to exit everything because it is the weekend. Also, it's OPEX today, right? No, I guess
No.
well, I mean, it is OPEX, but not the big one. But anyways, let's get out regardless. I'm getting out at 410. Locking in that 120.
Locking in.
Locking in.
And on Blue Owl, we're up, what, 28%?
Oh, I got out at 20% like a week ago.
Oh, you did?
But yeah.
Sad.
I know. VG, what do you think? Hold. What's the chart? Put Palantir on your watch list. We'll come back to it. I mean, the good news about Palantir is we have a ton of room for it to get back to all-time highs. Maybe Cuba's next. Oh, Venture Global kind of has. I think we might have some room to run on Venture Global. I gotta be honest. Up to that candlestick, maybe on VG.
Mm-hmm.
I think we
we've got room to run on that.
We have filled the gap. Yeah, that is a what's the expiration? 17th of April. Yeah, we can get in the money. Let's see if we can get in the money on that one. $15. So at least close to in the money. We'll let that one roll. Carvana, let's just review our position. I'm not going to take much today. Carvana, next week, since it's below our 330 strike, and if it stays below there, we'll start seeing
335 strike, right?
Did we do? No, I did 330, 340 put.
Oh, I did a 335, 340.
Oh, okay. Well, you're looking hot. So
Yeah.
I mean, but we're looking hot too, depending on whichever you took. I don't know. I forget which one we typed in. But regardless, you're looking hot. As long as it stays below this, next week we'll start seeing theta start working in our favor. And again, as it gets closer to the March 20th that we have, that'll start keep on looking good for us. Better and
you're
better.
out of DHT also, right?
I am, yeah.
I think I'll take my 221%.
What? Damn, man, I've been getting out. I've been hesitant. I usually will let things ride, but I just have not. I've just been taking my money and running. SoFi is up 13%. That's from Free Ride. That's interesting. Is we're actually like down or even. Oh, it must be getting repriced. The volatility on that. How are all those SoFi calls still on the table for us? Are they still open interest? Damn, man, there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
Nobody's closing out. Man,
I
take what you
forgot.
want on SoFi. Open interest is rising today. That's why it's going up. I guess there's more demand. So we'll hold that. I mean, we're up 15%. Um, I think that's all the profit panel stuff.
Um,
At least that I have. I know you guys took some trades when I was gone.
um, we have KRE. Don't, or did you get out of that?
I got out of KRE.
Oh, okay.
I got out of it earlier this week. But what is it doing? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're up 65% on it.
I was seeing that bounce off of the 100. Just like,
So I'll take
yeah, you guys are looking good.
65%. Clean out some of
Um,
these.
that's great. So basically, SoFi is getting listed on the S&P 500. Jeff, are you messing with me, man? Jeff, if you're messing with me,
What now?
are you messing with me, Jeff?
I think he's
Well,
messing with you, man.
I'm probably messing with you.
Okay, because we did this whole thing.
That was like a month ago we
I,
talked about that.
yeah. Well, no, it was in December because I think December or was it early January? I don't know. It was one of like the late December, early January. Um, listed on S&P getting
It has
added to.
not been added yet. I'll say
Right,
that.
but is it? But when is the rebalancing? Is it every quarter?
Yeah, it's this quarter. This quarter would be when they add it, if they decided to do that.
Well, now hold on. The S&P doesn't rebalance every quarter.
That's what I thought. Right, it's only once a year, right?
No, it's just whenever they feel like it.
Oh, I
The
thought it was
the
on a.
IWM rebalances every July,
Oh,
once a
okay.
year. That IWM always rebalances. But the Dow and the S&P and the Nasdaq, they don't, I mean, they'll just decide, hey, we want to get rid of these and put these in and blah 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 blah, and they go that route. But they don't do it on this. I mean, they'll tell you 3 months in advance or 2 months in advance or whatever it is, but they just do it whenever they feel like we need to change some stuff out.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
I mean, it's just like
So,
the Nasdaq when they had not even the mags. It was like you had Apple, Microsoft, and Intel or something like that. Like three stocks controlled like 20% of the index.
uh-huh.
Then they came out and said, we're rebalancing the Nasdaq because this is ridiculous. And so they came out and they rebalanced it. They didn't get rid of anybody. They just rebalanced it. And but yeah, but they will rebalance them sometimes. Sometimes they'll just change out stocks and stuff. But some companies get bought out too, you know, and they have to add new stuff in if somebody gets bought out and everything like that. So
Is anybody? Well, okay. So I did this whole thing, talked it up in December, and I was like, I think SoFi is going to be added to the S&P last time they added. I said definitely not Carvana because they're a fraudulent company. And then Carvana got added. and SoFi dumped like 15% and we lost that trade. I was a huge thing in Telegram. I built it up and then I was wrong. But you can see here actually it looks like they have a 50% chance of being included in the S&P 500 today after the bell. So interesting. Also, we have seen a lot of Vertiv calls coming in recently. So I don't know how many they're going to add, but this is a lot of Vertiv. So so
dang, look
so
at that.
so if SoFi, I mean these are all. I don't know. Let's look at the free ride scanner. Nothing. Well, I don't. Vertiv's going to be expensive anyways. We're already in SoFi, and that was nice and cheap. But yeah, so I don't know. It looks like we actually could win on SoFi. If we get added, I mean, if it gets added to the S&P 500, that means all the passive funds, it basically has just passive flows of all retirements going in there. So, um, it's pretty good for the stock. I was wrong next time. I was wrong last time, I mean, but maybe it'll work out for us after all. So yeah, we'll hold that. That's big news. I mean, that'll jump SoFi up. I thought it should, dude, Carvana. I cannot believe Carvana got added. That was so stupid. But I think it was in this was the yeah, okay, it was at the beginning of December. This was the Carvana move after they got added to the S&P. So we could be looking pretty hot on SoFi if a similar move happens. And that'll
M
be
for
after the
murder.
bell. So check it out after the bell. Um, Other than that, I don't got anything else. We're gonna
Oh,
do
good.
where I gotta go to jujitsu. So we're gonna cut the session off short today.
Well,
Uh
jujitsu.
Little jujitsu. I have not been training as much. Key West really set me back, man. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go try not to get choked out too much. But what we got going today? We looking talking about silver and gold still?
Yeah,
We're
so we were gonna do silver, but then we decided to switch it up. And Jeff talking about gold. So you want to give us a little lowdown on that?
Yeah, I mean, just opened up a trade yesterday in the old gold stream and even one today in perfect gold. So gold is getting a little